Irritated. I don't want to finish the book. Josiah, please don't piss me off. Love is just lovely, y'all. It's lovely. Welcome back to the channel. I am Kiana Chris, and as you can tell from today's video, I don't know what it's gonna be, but you can tell from the title what it's gonna be. Today is Tuesday, I think it's the 19th, and we only have a few more days left of the month of February. From my last video, I had like 5 books that I wanted to read this month. We are in the second week, and I think I've only read 1 book on my TBR. I think I've only finished 1 of them. So far, I've only read All the Sinners Bleed, which that book, listen. But so far, that's the only book that I finished that is on my TBR for the month. I have been reading Barracoon, which once I opened the book, I realized like half of the book is what Zora Neale Hurston actually wrote, and then the rest of it is like bibliography, notes. It has a lot of historical references. There are a lot of extra notes in there for specific chapters. There's also some commentary by Alice Walker in here. So I'm not going to consider this like complete when I read the whole book. I think I will consider this done once I've read all of what Zora Neale Hurston wrote for the book. So in that case, I only have half of the book left. So that's good. I did start reading Let Us Descend. I only got, how many chapters did I get in? I think I got to chapter 2, or did I not even make it to chapter 2? I did not. And I don't think I want to read this right now, which I hate to say that because I feel like this book is going to be really good. I like it so far, I really do, but after reading All the Sinners Bleed, it didn't put me in the mood for something like this. It really didn't. And I need to be in the mood in order to give this the credit that it is due. I mentioned in my last video that I wanted me and my husband to do a buddy read of Parable of the Sower because I have the comic book version somewhere back here. He got it back here, but he's a slow reader and I am not. So I don't think I'm gonna finish it, even though I want to like plunge through this book because what I have read sounds really good. The other day he was reading it while I was reading another book, and he is the type of reader where he has like audible reactions when he reads stuff. So he was reacting as he was reading it, and he was making it sound so good. Right now he's like a few chapters ahead of me because he wants to get ahead of me so that when I start reading, I'm not like flying past him. So I'm letting it happen. After I read All the Sinners Bleed, I wanted something like quick to read, so I read The Ballad of Black Tom, which I did not realize that this was a horror book, but I love it. I love this book. So I finished it in a day. It's only 149 pages. It's not a lot, but yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I've had this at least a year. It's just been sitting on my shelf because it was part of like the buy one get one half off, as you can tell from the sticker. So I'm pretty sure I got it last year, and I just never read it. But now I want to get into more horror by Black authors. Apparently this author, Victor LaValle, he has other horror books, so I think I will definitely be reading some more of his books soon. And so right now I am reading House of Cotton by Monica Brashears. The author of this book is actually from Tennessee, which is half of where I'm from. So far I really like this book. I started reading it yesterday, I believe, and I'm on chapter 5, and I think this is a thriller mystery, I want to say. It seems like, from what the back of the book is about, that's what it seems like. But I'll just read real quick. One night while working, At her dead-end gas station job, Magnolia Brown encounters a mysterious, slick stranger named Cotton. He offers to turn her luck around with a lucrative modeling job at his family's funeral home. Now, I read this to my husband, and he was like, a modeling job at a funeral home? Exactly. Where she will pose as clients' dead loved ones. She accepts. Despite earning more than she's ever made, Magnolia finds that her problems are fattening along with her wallet. And when Cotton's requests become increasingly strange, Magnolia discovers there's a lot more at stake than just her rent. So I feel like this is thriller mystery, but from that sounds like horror. To me, that sounds like horror. Because what do you mean modeling as people's dead loved ones? What? Anywho, I finally started reading Before I Let Go, and I'm not that far in. I started it last night, but I only read the first chapter, and so I've been reading it a little bit today. I think I'm still on, I don't know what chapter I'm on, child. I think I'm on chapter 2 still. I'm on page 14. I'm only 4% into the book, but so far I really like it. I'm not gonna say I really like it, but it seems interesting, so I'll definitely continue reading it. I'm not sure when the third book comes out, but I think I want to finish both of the books by the time the third book comes out. So what else? Oh, today me and Big Baby went to the library, and I haven't been to the library since I was younger, so this was a fun little trip. It was dead in there, just dead. I got 2 books that have been on my TBR recently. One of them is Dread Nation by, y'all, my eyes are so bad and it's gloomy outside, so I can't, and the book is dark, so I can't see good. I feel like somebody mama. I mean, I am somebody mama, but y'all know what I'm saying. It's by Justina Ireland, and I can't remember who talked about this book, but it is a historical fiction. Another book I got, which a lot of people have talked about this, is The Reformatory by Geneva Reeve. I think that's how you pronounce her first name. I've read another book by this author. Where is it? The Between, and this was a horror, I believe. I considered it horror, and really liked that book. Enjoyed it very much. Looking forward to reading this for sure. But when I got there and I picked it up, I was like, it's kind of thick. I didn't think this book was that thick. I didn't. Now, as many times I have seen people talk about this book, didn't nobody tell me that this was a 500-page book. This basically 600. 565, this 600 pages. Anyway, just from the couple of weeks that we are into February, I will probably never do another TBR video ever again because there go my light. I'm not gonna stick to it. I'm not. So I don't want to keep lying to y'all like that. And I know I'll do it again. I will continue to read House of Cotton, and then you cutting off my light, sir. I'll continue reading that, continue reading Before I Let Go. I should finish both of those before the end of the week, if I'm being honest. And yeah, I will check in with y'all. So it's a little later on in the day. It's like 5 o'clock now, and I have not done a lot of reading today. I want to do a lot more than I've done. Right now I'm on chapter 6. I just started chapter 6, and I'm on page 59. And there are about 300 pages in this book, almost 300 pages. So I want to get pretty far into it so I can finish it by Friday. So this is how much I have left, which is a lot. But I want to get at least halfway by the end of the night. I think I'm going to try to get to chapter 14 by the end of the night. Even though I'm on chapter 6, it's still very introductory. Like, some things have happened, but nothing that's like that's giving away anything. Honestly, it's still pretty introductory, so I'm not gonna say it's a slow burn, but we're building up because things are getting a little weird, but it ain't nothing crazy. But also today I want to finish Barracoon. I read some more last night and I think I'm about halfway. Don't mind these tabs. I have regular tabs like these because I just don't want to buy tabs, honestly. And so I just cut them whenever I actually need to cut these. I just haven't gotten around to it. I think I just did most of these last night though. Got to page 71, chapter 4, 5. Wait, what Roman numeral is that? 4. Let me make sure. I'm on chapter 9. X is definitely 10. Okay. It's in Roman numerals and I was forgetting what my Roman numerals were. And I'm still reading Before I Let Go. I haven't read any of that since yesterday and I think I'm still only on chapter 2. I'm not sure if I'm going to read that one today because I want to get a lot of this one done. And with Before I Let Go, since I'm reading it in the Kindle app, I can kind of read that wherever, but I think I'm going to start listening to it just so I can get through it faster because I speed it up because I can't listen to audiobooks at regular speed. It irritates me because they be talking too slow. So I think I'll save that for tomorrow because it's been snowing here and we can't go nowhere. I'm still reading House of Cotton and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, this is kind of dragging. I'm kind of getting over this book. I was trying to give it a chance, but it was dragging too much. Only on page 111, so I think I've read like 50, around 50 pages. No. I'm not gonna lie, I was about to give up on this book. I was trying to give it a chance because the back of it seems really interesting, but it just seemed like it was getting repetitive and nothing like crazy was happening. But something crazy is a brewing. Just to give more context, basically Magnolia. In the beginning of the story, we find out that her grandmother passes away and she's living alone. So she ends up, she already had a job working at a gas station, but she ends up meeting someone at the gas station, Cotton, and he offers her a job. She doesn't know at the time it's at a funeral home, but it's at a funeral home, and she's basically modeling as the people's loved ones, but the way they go about it, I'm not gonna go into detail. But it's weird. So Cotton has different clients that ask him for this service. And she's already done it once. It went pretty good. And he's still working on getting more clients. He's got another client and they basically write him a letter explaining, like giving a bit of background about their loved one that is deceased. Well, he just got a letter. She's reading one of the letters from one of the clients, and based off that letter, I know what's going on. I know what's going on, and just this letter is what is keeping me reading this book because it's about to get good. It's about to get good, and I know it's about to get good. And we're almost halfway through the book. I said I was going to try to finish Barracoon tonight, but after reading what I just read, I don't want to read nothing else. I will be continuing to read this. Barracoon gonna have to wait for tomorrow. So I want to give y'all an update on how the reading is going. So this morning I finished Barracoon, and by finished, y'all know what I mean. Really love this story. Enjoyed this. I'll give like my star rating in my reading wrap up. Yeah, I'll give my star rating, but I really enjoyed this like a whole bunch. Now onto the book that I have been reading, and that's House of Cotton. So I know in the last clip, well, last time I talked about this book, I was talking about how things were like progressing. I felt like in the beginning, it just seemed like the same stuff was happening, and I need something to pop on, because like I was saying, I'm thinking this is a thriller. Y'all, this is not a thriller. This is not a mystery. It's none of that. It's just a contemporary fiction. And now I'm irritated because I've been reading it in anticipation like it's a thriller, and it's not a thriller. So now I'm irritated. I don't want to finish the book. I am on page 216. I have less than 100 pages left, and I don't want to finish it. For some reason, my StoryGraph doesn't want to load right now on my phone. And so I was looking on StoryGraph to see, okay, what are the star ratings, to see whether okay, now it wants to work. Let me look at the star ratings to see like what other people are rating it. Y'all, this book has a 3.21 star rating. Now I really don't want to finish it. Somebody said it was too spicy for them. I mean, the spice really ain't that spicy in my opinion. But I done read stuff like the Danger series, so this ain't spice. This ain't spice. Okay, somebody else saying the same thing. They should have DNF'd this book, so I think I'm gonna DNF it. And I told my husband I didn't want to finish reading it because I literally don't have this much. And he was like, "You just need to finish the book," but I really don't want to finish it. I really don't. So I'm not gonna finish it right now. Will I come back to it? Maybe. Yeah, no fault to the author, but I can't. I'm irritated. Back to Barracoon. Okay, here it is. I didn't tab it, but I put LOL because it was actually funny. So, I'm just gonna say Cujo instead of Kasula. He goes by Cujo a lot when he's talking. At some point, he finds a wife that he wants to, he finds a woman that he wants to marry, and he says one day Cujo say to her, I like you to be my wife. I ain't got nobody. And she say, so what you want with me? Hilarious. I thought that was so funny because she like, what they got to do with me? Okay, so y'all, I have still been reading Before I Let Go, and I should have just read this. Because this book, I'm on chapter 10 right now. And just the dynamic between Jesmyn and Josiah, I don't read a lot of romance, but when I do, I like stuff like this. This is what I like. The first Kennedy Ryan book I ever read was Real, and that hooked me in. I also have the Block Shot series. I think that's what it's called. I haven't read them yet, but I know the third book in this series comes out, I believe this month or early next month, and I'm trying to finish the first and second book before the third one comes out, because I don't even know what the other book is about. I am only on chapter 10. I'm only 26% into this book, and I am hooked. I was listening to it while I was cooking earlier, and then my phone died while I was eating. So now I have my iPad, and I'm going to continue reading it because this book is just so good. And I don't want to put it down. I don't. This might end up being a 5-star read because right now it's up there and it's only chapter 10. And I really do like it. And I feel like the way the story is being told so far is really good. So I just feel like it can't go downhill from here. It just can't. I like how it gives both perspectives as far as like Josiah's and Jesmyn's. It just makes it so much better. It really does. And if I can finish this tonight, then I can start the second book tomorrow. So I gotta go so I can get some of this done. I need to get some read done. But I want to check in because my camera is about to die, and I want to keep this vlog all on the camera and not use my phone. And let's see where we are. I'm still reading Before I Let Go. I did not finish last night. I got tired and I didn't finish. And then when I listen to the audiobook, it takes longer for it to go through. So right now it's showing I have 3 hours and 32 minutes left. But right now I'm on chapter 26, and boy, things is happening, y'all. Things is happening. I don't read romance books very often, but when I do, I get all giddy and stuff. This is just so cute. I mean, It's a what do you call it? A second chance romance, which I don't believe I've read a lot of those, if I'm not mistaken. But I love it. I love it. Just like the tension, the we don't need to be together, but we want to be together. Oh, I love it. I just love it. That's where I'm at right now. While I'm heading to the store, I am going to be listening to it. Actually, I might not. We'll see. But I definitely plan on finishing this book today. I gotta finish today. So guys, it is a very long time later. Why I say it like that, I don't know. Still not that far into the book, because once I got home, honestly, I was chilling. I did not read nothing. And then I was reorganizing Big Baby's room, and so I was listening to the audiobook. I am on page 271. I have 71% of the book left. I really want to be farther than that by now, but it is what it is. I just love the way Kennedy Ryan writes her stories. I previously mentioned that I read Real, and I really like that one. That was my first Kennedy Ryan book, but this just like solidified that I'm finna be a Kennedy Ryan girly, because this is it. I don't have a lot of romance books. I haven't read a lot of romance books besides like urban romance, but like. So guys, it is the next day. It's like the afternoon, and y'all, I'm still not done with this book. I was reading last night, but me and my husband started watching the new Hulu show Paradise. I keep hearing people talk about it on TikTok, and I watched the trailer and I was like, yeah, we need to watch that show. I need to put some on my lips. I'm looking crazy, but not done with the book. I only have 35 minutes left, and I'm 93% through, so I'm almost done. So I will finish the book within the next 30 minutes or less. I just got back from Barnes and Noble. Okay, did I buy books? Yes. Did I go to Barnes and Noble with the intention of buying books? No. You want to know why? Because I did not bring my bag. I would have brought my bag if I planned on buying books, but I did not. So I really didn't go to Barnes and Noble to buy books. I went because they have story time on Saturdays, and so I went to go to story time to take Big Baby, even though he was not paying attention. He was not paying attention to that book at all. He was in his stroller chilling. So it wasn't a wasted trip, but he'll get used to it. He likes reading books, so he'll get used to it. But y'all, yes, I did buy books. I did. And it's this stack that you see right here. I should have shame, but I really don't. I really wasn't planning on buying books. The only reason why I started buying books because Book Outlet, they had that sale, and it triggered something in my brain. So I bought some books. I'm just going to finish reading before I let go, so I can finish it today within the next 30 minutes. Now it's saying I only have 25 minutes left of the book. So I really don't have that much longer, and probably eat something, and I will check back in once I finish, because we got to get it done. Oh, didn't want to talk about, what chapter am I on? 43, but I was listening to chapter 42 in the car. Josiah, please don't piss me off. Please do not piss me off. Do I get why he's acting like that? Yes. Would I probably act like that? Yes. But is it a little petty? Yes. Am I a little petty? Yes. But still, Josiah, don't piss me off. Do not piss me off, sir. I get it. You are upset. You is hurt. But, sir, don't. So I just need him. I ain't gonna say get over it, because if it was me, would I get over it? No. But I get it. That's all that matters. I get it. But we ain't got that many chapters left in this doggone book. I don't know how many chapters it is. Let's see. See, I'm on the second to last chapter besides the epilogue. I need you to figure it out. Get your emotions together within the next 2 chapters. And that don't seem like a lot of time for you to get your stuff together so that it has the ending that I want it to have. So I need him to get it together. I really do. But I will check back in once I finish this. Don't have that much longer, guys. I'm back. I have finished. Y'all, I just love. I just love. Because, like, it's just so lovely. It's just so lovely. Love is just lovely, y'all. It's lovely. Easily a 5-star read. Easily a 5-star read. Real was good, but this one right here, the book was just amazing. I told y'all I was giving him 2 chapters to get it together because he was pissing me off, and he got it together. He got it together real quick. He had to go talk to some people. I'm glad he went to talk to them because he needed to get it together. I just love. I love it. Definitely. Oh, wow. So I kept scrolling. I was just scrolling while I was talking about love. And they actually have the recipe to Aunt Beard's, like, different, like the different dishes that they were talking about during the book. That is so cool. I ain't gonna lie. That, the way they was talking about that, what is it, the limoncello pound cake? It sounded real good. I was like, I might need to try to make that. Corn pudding. I've heard of that. Never had it a day in my life though. So they even have solid ass vinaigrette. Now when they were talking about that, it really made me want a salad. So I might try to make that. If I do, I will definitely do a video of that. Actually, that might be a cool video. Let me know if y'all want to see that, where the video is basically making dishes from books that I've read, even though this is the only one that I can think of where when they was talking about food, it made me really want the food, if I'm being honest. Overall, 5 out of 5. Love this book down real bad. I'm not gonna jump right into the second book just yet. I might save that for the beginning of March. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the video. This was fun. We did some things. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I enjoyed myself. This was fun just talking to you guys, even though y'all aren't responding in real time. I feel it. I'm feeling it through the camera. But we can have a conversation down in the comments, especially if y'all trying to talk about Before I Let Go. We can talk about the other books too. Will I read the other book? We will never know. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all in the next one.